Hi, myself Suraj Yadav. Today we are talking about constructor in Java. Constructor initializes an object when it is created. It has the same name as its class and is scientifically similar to the method. However, the constructor have no explicit return type. Typically, you will use a constructor to give initial value to instant variables defined by the class, or to perform any other startup procedures required to create a fully formed object. uh, all classes have constructor, whether you define one or not, because Java automatically provides a default constructor that initialize all members variables to 0. However, once you define your own constructor, the default constructor is longer used. Now we're talking about the syntax of the constructor. Class name, in bracket class name, class close, bracket close. Java allows two type of the constructor, namely no argument constructor, parameterized constructor. Firstly, we are talking about the no argument constructor. As the name specifies, the no argument constructor of the Java does not accept any parameters, instead using these constructors. The instance variables of the method will be initialized with fixed value for the object. Now we're talking about parameterized constructor. Most often you will need a constructor that accept one or more parameters. Parameters are added to constructor in the same way that they are added to methods. Just declare them inside the parenthesis after the constructor name. Now we're talking about how constructors are different from the methods in Java. The constructor must have the same name as the class within which it is defined. While it is not necessary for the method in Java, constructor do not return any type, while a method have the return type or void if does not return any value. The constructor are called only once at the time of the object creation, while the method can be called any number of the times. Now we're talking about the need of the constructor. Think of box. If we talk about box class, then it will have same class variables, same length, same breadth, and same height. But when it comes to the creating object, box will now exist in the computer memory. Then can box be there with the no values defined for dimension? The answer is no. The constructor are used to assigning value to the class variables at the time of the object creation, either explicitly done by the programmer or by Java itself. Now we're talking about when is constructor called. Each time an object is created using a new keyword at the least one constructor, it could be the default constructor is enough to assign the initialized value to data members of the same class. Uh, Now we're talking about how to write the constructor as a follow. Means how to write constructors. The constructor of the class must have the same name of the class name in which it resides. A constructor in the Java cannot be abstract, final, or static, or synchronized. The access modifier can be used in the constructor declaration to control access it that which is other class can be constructor. Thank you so much. This is the constructor in the Java. Thank you so much.